Welcome to Pilates. Today we're going to use a couple of light weights for these exercises, or for many of the exercises. I've got 2 light dumbbells here I brought from home, just for safety's sake. If you haven't got dumbbells, you can easily use 2 cans of beans, 2 books, 2 lemonade bottles, anything you've got that you can just get a firm grip of and that you're not going to be at risk of dropping. So for now, just set those to one side. And we're just going to warm through a little bit. And we're just going to do that by keeping our feet in contact with the floor and just moving knees backwards and forwards. Really important to move them backwards and forwards rather than out to the side, because we want your legs to run in a straight line. And you can just as say lift up your heels off the floor and just let your shoulders drop right the way down. And as we're doing this, just control your breathing. So you can take a big breath in and really expand the rib cage, and a nice slow breath out, and the same again. Now just come to a bit of a rest and just have a little bit of a shimmy from side to side, just so we can activate the hip girdle. And then we're going to take our feet a little bit wider than we normally do. We're going to take a breath in, and on the breath out we're going to push our fingertips down the side of our pants, and we're going to stand tall. So the aim here is to stretch the spine out, so we're lifting up the back of the head up towards the ceiling, and we're pulling our tummy in, lifting our pelvic floor too, and stretching up. Really feel the spine stretch and feel the arms stretch as you push down. Then just relax off. Have a little bit of a shake again. Then it's a breath in, breath out. Push your fingertips down, pull your tummy in, shoulders come back and down. At the top now, we're going to look across to the left, across to the right. Just stretch the neck out a touch. Couple more. Then we're going back to the front. We're going to pull our feet in a little bit, about hip distance apart now. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to stand tall, stand taller. Hold that tummy in. Very gently now, we're just going to run our hands down the front of our pants towards our knees. A little bit beyond knees if you can. Just about mid-shin will do. Then we're going to roll back up. At the top, shoulders back and down. Just squeeze your hands back, squeeze your shoulders back. Then from there, we're going to cross at the front, hands come up, we're going to push up, come round, slight squat, just repeat that, just push up. And at the top now, we're just going to take hold of one hand, push it up towards the ceiling so we can stretch our arms and shoulders off. Then hands are going to come round to the side, just about here, and we're going to do a little bit of a body wrap. All these moves, of course, are just warming us through a little bit before we start anything with the weights, or anything that's a little bit more dynamic. And particularly if you've been sat all day, you're going to find your legs are tight, your chest and shoulders might be a little bit tight too. So we really do just want to loosen off. So it's back to the middle. Have a right good shake off, shake everything off. And then just go pick up our weights. So we're going to work one side at a time for now. The first thing we're going to do is hold the weights down to the side, and the distance of your feet is again roughly your hip distance to the outside. Toes go at the front, heels to the back, so you're in straight lines, just like you're on skis. And when we bend forward, we want to take our knees forward over our feet rather than to the sides. From here now, breath in. On the breath out, shoulders up and back, gently down. Take a breath in. On the breath out this time, we're just going to pull our tummy in 30%. And your bum cheeks, just give them a very slight squeeze, very slight, 10 to 15%, no more. Just lift up your pelvic floor too and hold that muscular tension there. From here, breath comes in again. On the breath out, we're going to lift one weight up to shoulder height, and now we're going to lift one knee up. So this is going to test your balance. First, we're just going to trail it just off the floor. We're going to hold the tummy and we're just going to push it up about 5 times. So it's lifted. Let's go for one more for luck. Just take that down, easy back to centre stance. Shoulders come back and down. Reset that tummy. Remember, you've got to pull that tummy in, and we're going to brace. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to lift the foot gently. Hand comes up, just to say trailing off the floor with the foot. So you can see my foot swings, there's enough room there. And we're going to push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Easy back down. Hand can come first. Foot comes back down. Other foot's going to come up. We're going to lift that knee a little bit higher now. So we're roughly the same height as our hip. Up it comes. Squeeze that tummy and really focus on this leg. The leg you're standing on, focus on that. But make sure your knee doesn't drop. Then we're pushing for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down we come again. Other comes up, lift them both at the same time. Go for it. Knee about hip height, maybe a little higher. We're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy down with that. We're going to take the foot down. We're going to shrug back. We're going to stand tall. Imagine the weights are pulling your arms down. Your head's lifting you up so you get that back stretch. From here, take a breath in. On the breath out, we're going to bend the knees, take your bum back, and let the weights come down to the side. From here, breath comes in. On the breath out, we're going to pull the shoulder blades back. We're going to hold for a count of 2, 1, 0. Take them back down. Back up we come. Shoulder blades back and down. Down we go again. Remember, knees travel forwards. I'll turn side on. Knees go forwards, these are just beside here. Then we're going to pull in. We're going to pull the elbows back. And we're going to hold 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Down they come. Back up we come. Shoulders back and down. Let's do just one more for now. Trail them down. Knees go forwards, over feet. A little bit deeper this time. Hands hang. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Tuck your elbows behind you. And hold 4, 5, 4, 3. Keep that tummy in. Keep that pelvic floor up. 2, 1. Gently down. Gently back up. Shoulders back and down. We're coming back to the front now. Little bit of a shake. Remember those Pilates principles. Hold that tummy in. Stand tall. Keep your hips nice and flat to the front if you can. We're going to take one foot forward and hold it just off the floor. We're going to curl on the same side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Easy down there. Breath in, reset the tummy. Foot goes to the front. Nice straight leg. I'll turn side on. Nice straight leg to the front so you can feel the tension. Then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down we come. Bit of a shake, shoulders back and down again. We're going to put one weight down and we're going to hold the other weight with the ends. So if you've got a tin of beans, this is really easy. You can just hold the ends. We're going to take a breath in. We're going to stand really tall. We're going to make our body as straight as we possibly can. Give your bum cheeks a little bit of a squeeze for this one. Head lifts up to the ceiling. We're going to lift up to the front and up. 1, push it up, down it comes. 2. Just keep those moves going. Now there's ways to enhance this. As you're lifting up, you can press in on the outside of the dumbbell. And as you raise it down, if you've got a dumbbell, you can actually hold it that way on and pull it up to the front. So we're just going to go for 2 more. Remember, keep that trunk locked on because this is strong Pilates base. This next time, when we get to the top, we're going to reach up to the top. We're going to make sure we've got a good grip with one hand on that weight, that tin or that book. We're going to transfer it down to the side. Take a breath in. On the breath out, we're going to lift it back up to the top. 1. Keep that tummy strong. 2. 3. So hands face towards the front. 4. Until you just reach the top and you might just want to touch that dumbbell. Here we go for 5. Up for 5. Take it back down nice and slowly and under control. At the bottom, we're going to transfer the weight straight away to the other hand. Have a little bit of a shake. And on this side again, here we go. So it's up they go, hands facing forwards to the top. 1. Lock the body out really strong. It's all about a strong body, this. Your shoulders working madly, but it's about a strong trunk. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Easy down. Remember, you can repeat this little sequence or you can just add more repetitions in as you go. But just to finish off with here now, we're just going to stick with one weight and it's very loose transfers and it's a bit of a mix-up of moves we've done. So we're going to take a foot forward this time and we're going to do a couple of easy pushes. Foot stays off the floor just to check your balance and your coordination. Down it comes. We're going to do the swap. This time we're going to lift the knee on the other leg and we're going to push up. And get ready for the swap on this one. This next time we're just going to push the foot down and forwards. Let's do a couple of curls. Hold the tummy in. Easy down. Swap that across. So what's this doing? It's working your arms, it's working more of your body than it would do if you were just doing the curl or the leg point. Easy down. Weight comes to the front. We're going to bend slightly and just lift up to the front. Just once. Twice. Last time. Up. Just shrug your shoulders. Gently put the weight down. Have a little bit of a body wrap. A little bit of a side bend too. Just shake off anything you need to shake off. I'm going to take a breath in. We're going to take a breath out. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. At the top this time, breath comes in, breath goes out as hands come around the side. Big scoop of air. Push all life's negatives out. Dump them on the floor. Breath in, breath out. On the way down, bit of jazz hands, a little bit of a shimmy and a shake, and give yourselves a clap.